Muscle cars that looked ordinary but packed serious power. Not every muscle car screams for attention with flashy stripes and aggressive spoilers. Some of the most dangerous street sleepers looked like family sedans or modest coupes, yet could destroy almost anything at the stoplight. In today's video, we're diving into 3 muscle cars that didn't look fast, but could embarrass even the boldest competitors. Get ready for a trip into the world of stealth performance. 1. 1969 Pontiac Tempest Le Mans 400 HO. At first glance, the 1969 Pontiac Tempest Le Mans 400 HO looked like any other mid-sized Pontiac. It had clean, simple lines, minimal badging, and none of the wild stripes you'd see on a GTO. But under the hood, it could hide the same high-output 400 cubic-inch V8 that powered the GTO. This meant it could produce up to 360 horsepower, depending on the setup. To the untrained eye, it was just another Pontiac coupe that your neighbor might drive. But when the light turned green, it could launch like a predator after prey. Pontiac engineers offered it as a way for buyers to get GTO performance without GTO insurance rates. Most people didn't even realize the HO package was available for the Le Mans. The suspension and brakes were upgraded to match the extra power. You could even order it with a 4-speed manual transmission for maximum driver control. Many came in subtle colors like beige, silver, or light blue, perfect for flying under the radar. This made it one of the most effective sleepers of its time. Quarter-mile times in the low 14-second range were easily achievable. Some owners used them as daily drivers, surprising street racers on weekends. The Le Mans also had a comfortable interior, making it equally good for long cruises. While the GTO got the spotlight, the 400 HO Le Mans remained a secret weapon. Production numbers were relatively low, making them rare today. Collectors love finding one with its original HO drivetrain still intact. Many of these cars were driven hard and eventually scrapped, adding to their scarcity. When restored, they're often mistaken for regular Le Mans models, until you hear the exhaust. The rumble from the dual pipes is unmistakable. This car proved that performance didn't need to shout. It could blend into a parking lot full of sedans and still be the fastest thing there. The Le Mans 400 HO gave you all the thrill without all the attention. It's the definition of a wolf in sheep's clothing. To this day, it remains one of Pontiac's most underrated creations. If you ever find one for sale, you're looking at a rare piece of muscle car history. It's proof that speed sometimes wears a very quiet suit. And that's what made it so dangerous on the streets. 2. 1970 Dodge Coronet Super B 446 pack. The 1970 Dodge Coronet Super B was a muscle car disguised as a family sedan. Its front end had a unique twin-loop bumblebee grille that stood out, but not in an overly aggressive way. Many came without flashy graphics, making them appear like standard Coronets. But if you ordered the 446 pack, you were getting one of the most potent street engines of the era. This setup used 3 two-barrel carburetors, pumping out a factory-rated 390 horsepower. In reality, it was even more powerful than Dodge admitted. The torque was massive, allowing the Super B to blast through the quarter-mile in the low 13s. It came with heavy-duty suspension and brakes to handle all that muscle. Buyers could choose between a 4-speed manual or TorqueFlite automatic. Some came with bench seats, adding to their ordinary car disguise. From the outside, it could look like a dad's commuter car, until you floored it. The roar from the 6-pack setup was enough to make other drivers nervous. The hood scoops were functional, feeding cool air to the thirsty engine. This was a car that could dominate stoplight battles without flashy paint. Insurance companies often overlooked it compared to Chargers or Challengers. It was a budget-friendly way to get Mopar's best performance. Despite its capability, the Super B 446 pack remained a rare sight on the roads. Many were raced hard, meaning survivors are highly collectible today. Finding one in original condition is like discovering buried treasure. The Coronet's larger size also made it surprisingly comfortable for long drives, yet it could still out-accelerate most dedicated sports cars of its day. This balance of practicality and performance made it special. Dodge built the Super B for drivers who wanted fun without drawing too much attention. Even the name Super B sounded playful, masking its serious capabilities. Its sleeper status is one of the reasons enthusiasts love it today. Understated styling and monstrous power. That's a dangerous combination. It's one of Mopar's greatest hidden gems. On the street, it was more than a match for almost anything it encountered. If you underestimated a six-pack Super B, you learned your mistake very quickly. 3. 1971 AMC Hornet SC360. The 1971 AMC Hornet SC360 was a compact car with a big surprise under the hood. From a distance, it looked like a basic economy coupe, something a college kid or retiree might drive. It had clean, conservative styling with no wild graphics in its standard form. But order the SC360 package, and you got a small car with a serious performance heart. That heart was a 360 cubic inch V8, rated at 285 horsepower in base form. With the Go Pack performance package, power jumped even higher. The Hornet's light weight meant it could accelerate much quicker than larger muscle cars. 0 to 60 miles per hour came in under 7 seconds, making it a true street sleeper. It was available with a 4-speed manual or automatic transmission. The suspension was tuned for handling, giving it agility as well as speed. From the outside, many SC360s looked completely stock. Even the wheels were modest compared to flashier muscle cars. The dual exhaust was one of the few hints at its potential. Inside, it was simple but functional, with bucket seats and optional tachometer. The SC360 was AMC's attempt to capture the budget performance market. It was affordable, quick, and fun to drive. Buyers loved the element of surprise it offered. In street races, it often shocked competitors who expected an easy win. Its compact size made it ideal for city driving, too. Only a limited number were built, making them very rare today. Many have been lost to time, making surviving examples valuable collector cars. Despite its low profile in the muscle car world, the SC360 earned a loyal following. It proved that you didn't need a massive engine to have serious fun. This car thrived on its ability to blend in and then strike unexpectedly. Even today, it's one of the coolest sleepers from the early 70s. AMC took a risk building it, and enthusiasts are glad they did. It's a perfect example of stealth performance done right. If you spot one on the road, don't make the mistake of dismissing it. Chances are, it's faster than it looks. Much faster. These cars prove that you can't judge a muscle car by its looks. They blended into traffic, avoided unwanted attention, and then exploded with power when needed. Today, they're rare, loved by enthusiasts, and remembered for their ability to shock the competition. So, next time you see an unassuming classic on the road, think twice before underestimating it. Because under that mild exterior, there could be a beast waiting to be unleashed. These sleepers are a reminder that real muscle doesn't always advertise itself. They were the silent assassins of the golden age of horsepower. And that's exactly why we still love them today.